So, like, everything from Saturday Night Live, from Saturday Night True, Saturday Night Live, and took the names from their videos. Some of them are more like Kanye West. And stuff like that. Anyway, so 2 songs, a couple more weekend update things. That's kind of the old one. So the first one they had was that. I'm just going to the other app on YouTube too. First monologue. The monologue was a little bit funny. It was like funny when the black guy came in. He was the only saving grace monologue. That was a 2 out of 10. Then next we had this coffee shop. I don't know if it was already there. They had a coffee shop, and he came in, and they're basically saying, yeah, BK Joe's, which is basically saying that BK, BK stands for Burger King, and then Joe, which is coffees. So basically, you're just drinking Burger King's coffees. Basically, they're drinking Burger King coffee, and then one girl is like a spaz or something. The couple was basically saying, I don't want to drink this Burger King coffee, and leaves. Pretty much what it is. Not funny. That's a 1 out of 10. And then we had Judge Kavanaugh's show, which I'm assuming was the main sketch it was. That was good. Matt Damon played Judge Kavanaugh. And then you're making basically like an alcoholic, a drunk. He's basically saying that he used to party a lot. He's spoofing his testimony, and it's his Fox News, basically spoofing his testimony. That was funny. Saying he drinks a lot. And then you see him with like 8 glasses of water on there. And you see him like drink like tons of water like really fast. That was great. Wasn't that funny? Some parts. Then they had like a lady, and then they like kept as soon as she could talk, and it's like, there you go. I mean, I'm not saying it was just. It was pretty neat. It was pretty fun. This is kind of funny, but it was pretty more. Matt Damon playing Judge Kavanaugh was perfect. And then that girl, and then the whoever played that Judge Kavanaugh, and then and then that guy and the girl who were the main, and then the guy who announced all like the senators' names and stuff. He was excellent. The girl being a sexual assault prosecutor or whatever, with all those papers in the mouth. She was all right, and the other senators were like iffy and stuff. It was good enough. I'm interested. That was a 6.5. And then we had this 80s party. That was slut. Basically, people having a party, old school party. I don't know, that was like a 1. Then you have the Neo-Confederate meeting. Basically, all they're saying is, you want to go Vermont? There's black people and stuff. They're from these black people, and then they're like, and then all these white people come in, right? What do you want to go, Vermont? Well, it's the whitest, basically the whitest place I've been to. And then this black guy comes and he's like, I want to go Vermont. Hey, would you ever go to Vermont? And he's going to go to, so you say, let's cancel, we're going, let's go to Vermont. I can't believe you, but now I believe you now. Let's go to Vermont. There's a 1 just because of the fact they want to go to Vermont. It's really, it's kind of all funny. like it's tiny, bit clean. So that's why I give 1.5. So Weekend Update, that was pretty good. One part was, they had a Serena Williams bet in there. She was all mad, and if you watched the U.S. Open, her order on TV, that Serena Williams, they were saying that she got mad and stuff. She did when she was playing, and she smashed her racket and all that stuff. She got like points and games put on her. The other opponent did. Got closer to her free win just because she was smacking the racket down and mad. Then the character playing her was decent, was good. Well, that alone was something like a 7 out of 10. But well, the rest of the weekend they kind of slept. And you can see the other guy, like that first guy on the left there, who does the interviewing with those people coming in. He was trying to fake laugh. I think you could kind of tell a little bit. I think that was like a 2 out of 10. The career day. This career day of where these dads came in. And then parents come in, and they're like, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" And then they had this who we have coming next, Jeff? It was Pete Davidson's dad, I believe. Basically it's like him. He's a goofy. He got Aaron Gunn who's attractive. And the two here's people in the relationship, but let's work out. And then that was good. It wasn't. And then his dad came in. His dad. It wasn't his dad. It was like a 90-year-old grandpa. Or it's not like a 90. It wasn't a 90-year-old, but it looked like a 90-year-old like grandpa on the thing, like a really old grandpa. It wasn't his dad at all, obviously. And the guy playing wasn't 90 years old. It was some. It looked like 90 years old. It was really good skit. I was like a 9 out of 10. And they had the girl at the end on the right, and like the blue jacket or whatever. She was standing up and she got, "I'm gonna be like you won." No, that was great. This was the. Usually a big. Usually I like Saturday Night somewhat. The Weekend Update. I like the Weekend Updates too. But man, this one sucked. It was the Weekend Update. The beginning was good. And then usually what happened recently is they've had these skits where usually like one. Like the main skit is usually the main skit is good. Sometimes. And then there's like a couple skits and it should be good. And the music, depending on if you like them or not, should be good. But even if you're not that big of a fan of the music, they should. Usually sometimes they have interesting. I've seen that sometimes where they have interesting bits for it. And stuff. I don't know, that's how it's been. And a new look. It basically just Adam Driver. I believe it was. He just trying to get a new look. Or something like that. He comes in. He's like, "What'd you do?" or something. And all this stuff. And wants to get a new look for his hair. So you can be popular. Fit in with all the popular people. And that kind of sucked. The only good part was that was like a little message in the M that that was a little bit okay. That was a little bit. But I give that 1.5 out of 10. And then they had the Fortnite squad. It's just basically this guy in Fortnite. He turns his character in. Then the guy playing the character on the screen, he runs into like a brick wall in Fortnite. Then he doesn't know how to play. He runs the other way. He doesn't know what he's doing. He basically wants to have fun. Fun. He's funny. You know those people who are funny in the games and don't know one bit what they're doing, but they're just there for the entertainment, the laughs. That's what he's trying to do. But it did not work. That was like a 1 out of 10. And then you had the Kanye West music. Well, they had one of them, or just him singing, the girl. That one was alright. But they had music. It was just amazing the girl, mostly. It's kind of like them, which I kind of thought was Kanye West, which, I don't know. And then they had them in like a Fiji water bottle, and like in a Perrier water bottle. Both brands of water bottles. That was alright. That was a 4.5 out of 10, but yeah, overall, I gave this episode a Saturday Night Live. Not a very high score. I mean, no, it is very lacking. Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live has really just lacked for. I mean, the show just. Honestly, it did. Yeah, I mean, it's a 30 out of 100 when I did ratings. So, in total, I have to give this episode of Saturday Night Live. I'm not going to give a 3 out of 10. I'm going to give it a little bit more. Even though the combined ratings are 3 out of 10, I'm going to have to give this episode a 4 out of 10. Because the Judge Kavanaugh trial and the Career Day were really good. The Career Day was really good. The Judge Kavanaugh was alright. I mean, the main people are good. I like this. Like the main guys, non-civil people. But the people who were playing the senators were not that good, honestly. But Judge Kavanaugh, Matt Damon was really good. The main guy, non-civil. Yeah, that's really good. Kanye West was alright, but it was just kind of lackluster music when the one they just did the music in. Like, they didn't have Kanye West sing much by himself. Singing all by himself. It's kind of a downside, I thought. Oh well. And the one that he did, he's one of the water bottles. It's kind of lackluster too. So, yeah.